So afterwards, I like went up to introduce myself, and I was like, "Oh, by the way, I'm Tracy." And you're like, "I know."
I know who you are.
You're like, "I've seen I love the podcast." I was
do.
like, I think that was the first time that I literally felt famous for a second.
Yeah, I was like, I know you.
Dance Journey! With Tracy in LA. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to my podcast, Dance Journey. Today we have Jacob Bowers.
Hi. Hi.
I am so excited to have Jacob because I think mostly just because he's so excited.
I'm so excited. I've seen this podcast, I've watched it, and then I went to my first Sam's class like ever, and I saw
Sam
you,
Nelson.
and I was like, oh my god, like it's her. In the flesh.
Wait, did you really think that when you saw me?
It was crazy because it's like literally so I've never met Jess, and we followed each other on Instagram.
Jess Keen.
Love her. Oh my god, literally
We
needed
love her.
when she wasn't in class yesterday. Well, she wasn't at first. I was like panicked. I was like, what do I do without her? And no one was there. Like, I mean, she ended up showing up, but my first Sam Nelson class ever. She like looked at me. She's like, I know you, and I looked at her. I'm like, I know you, and we clicked. I went alone. Like I went alone. I was so scared.
How did you and Jess know each other before that?
She just followed me on Instagram. We just followed each other.
Oh, okay.
I think maybe from Notchmo.
Okay.
I think Notchmo. I mean, I've never ever talked to her in person until that time.
That's funny because I thought you and Jess were friends, and so you guys were chatting, and me and Jess are good friends. So afterwards, I went up to introduce myself, and I was like, "Oh, by the way, I'm Tracy," and you're like, "I know."
I know who you are.
You're like, "I've seen I love the podcast." I was like, I think that was the first time that I literally felt famous for a second.
Yeah, I was like, I know you.
Wait, how did you find the podcast?
Zoe.
Oh yeah.
Or I feel like it was before. I don't remember if it was Zoe or maybe before, but I've seen it pop up, and then you did Zoe.
Okay.
And then I was like, oh my god, this is so cool.
That's so cool.
This is
Yeah.
so cool.
So Jacob's really good friends with Zoe.
Love
Also,
Zoe.
they both took my contemporary class that I had recently,
Loved.
and
It was
they
so
danced
fun.
together, and it was gorgeous.
We did do a little
So
duet. That was fun.
You
That was
should
really
watch
fun.
that it's on all of our Instagrams.
It is.
But yeah, so that's how we met, which was awesome and made me feel really good. And then I was like, ooh, I thought to myself, I should probably have Jacob on my podcast sometime. Because whenever someone's really excited about it, I'm like, oh, I should probably have them on it. And then what's funny is, now, do you know Jenny Park?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you know her?
Same thing. Notchmo. It's
Notchmo, okay.
I never knew these people, but I knew of them. And then I did Lolly's show, and we were in it together.
Okay.
So yeah, we do
Nice.
Notchmo kind of brings us together. And I'm
Nice.
excited for this year's or next year's Notchmo because it's now I know everyone. It's gonna be
Cool.
so. I'm gonna do more. It's gonna be so fun.
That's
I'm
kind
excited.
of like me with LA Unbound, because last season was my first season doing it, but I didn't really know anyone, and now I know everyone, so it's way more fun because I just know
Notchmo.
everybody.
Are you doing Notchmo this year?
I'm
Or next
not,
year?
but yeah, well, maybe in the future at some point.
It's fun. It's fun. Maybe you should come.
You'll have to
Watch.
tell me more. Yeah, I actually saw it. I saw
Did you?
when you were in it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, I didn't know you, but I remember
Which one? The blue one or the green one?
I think blue.
Was I by myself?
I don't remember, but I was scrolling through your Instagram before this podcast, and I saw some clips, and I was like, oh,
I remember that.
I am pretty sure that I saw this.
Okay, cool.
Because I know I went to one of the last Notchmos, and I remember you being really flexible.
Yeah.
I was like, look at that guy go. I remember feeling like that, but I didn't connect that it was you until I was
You're
scrolling.
oh,
I was
now it makes sense.
Oh, this all makes sense.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, that's how we met in Sam Nelson class. And then, but that's what I was going to say. So Jenny Park randomly messaged me. Oh, I think she saw one of my Sam videos and you were in it or something.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, that's Jacob Bowers. I don't know if you know him, but you should have him on your podcast. His story is so interesting. He didn't get started in dance till later, and it's a really cool story. And I was like, oh.
It's so my journey's interesting, but it's a cool journey. I feel like it's a cool one.
Yeah, so we're gonna hear about that. But I told Jenny, I was like, oh, I already was planning on asking him, but thanks for confirming, because yes, I'm gonna.
And
ask
it's
him.
finally happening.
It's finally happening
and I'm
now.
So
we
excited.
Figured it out. So that's how we met. So yeah, you sort of just recently started taking Sam Nelson classes.
So I grew up in the Bay Area, and I lived out here for 2 years. And honestly, I'm gonna be real. I'm self-taught in everything. Everything, I'm self-taught. And I did a show at CSUN in 2023. I did their collaboratoria, and the professor of the department, she literally pulled me aside and she's like, "Here's my classes, come." So I was taking 15 hours of ballet a week.
Wow.
My schedule was so crazy because I work at Starbucks in the early morning so I can have a full day. So I literally open at Starbucks. I work 4 a.m. to 8:30 a.m., go home, change, do all my things. I have to get to the school by 9. So I literally work. I have a 2-second gap. I had to race to the school. Then modern or ballet is from 9 to 11:30. And then I will either go home and take a break or go to the studio and practice a little bit more, and then I teach.
Hi, everyone. So I wanted to tell you about my new book, The Tracy in LA Newsletters 2010. This is my very first memoir. There will be more. It's not like a normal memoir where you're looking back on your life and reflecting on it and writing a book about it. It's more like a memoir in real time. So basically, when I very first moved to LA to pursue acting, which was in 2009, I decided I was going to write these like monthly newsletters where I sent out actual letters in the actual mail to a bunch of my friends every month to give them updates on what I was doing with acting and jobs and friendships and all kinds of things that I was going through my very first time ever living in LA. It ended up being pretty humorous, and so I've basically gone back and edited them so that I could publish them as a book. So that's what this is, and yeah, if you want to be entertained and have a good laugh, buy my book, or if you just want to help me pay my rent next month. Oh, and you can get it on Amazon. The Tracy in LA Newsletters 2010 by Tracy Nicole. Nicole is my middle name. Also, there's a link in my Instagram bio. You can get it paperback or on Kindle. But then when did you start taking SAM classes?
Okay, so I've been here for 2 years, and I've honestly been like, I was scared. I was always scared to come to Millennium. I was always scared because I knew I needed to like train, and like I just been really focusing on my training for the past 2 years and like taking ballet and like modern and like kind of becoming more aware of like things, because it's like I taught myself everything, so it was like I needed to learn a lot, you know. But I was always scared, and when I went that one time alone, it's because I saw a quote, and like it's like go in scared because you're never gonna do it. It's like you need to go in scared because you're never not gonna be scared. And there was a day where I was like, I'm going. Like I don't care how I was so scared, and then Jess saved me.
But wait, was that your first class?
That was my first class ever.
Oh, so I met you on your first class.
That was
there.
So the Lana combo, the Born to Die.
I love how you remember. I do not remember once it's over.
I was going through his tagged photos to see today's combo because Zoe was telling me about it, and literally someone just posted that combo, and I'm in the background marking it, and I'm like, that's my first class ever.
Oh my gosh.
I don't even have a video of me doing it. I don't have a video. I was like, I was a little scared.
That's so cool. So that was not that long ago.
No, that was
a couple months,
yeah. Because I've been to Millennium, but my friend like Dave, I don't know if you know David.
Oh, yeah. Dave Warren?
Yeah. He, I've done sessions like with him, like sessions and stuff. He'll like do like, but I've never like taken class, and I was like, I need to do it.
Yeah.
I need to rip the Band-Aid off, and honestly, I've never been happier.
Oh my gosh.
Really, never been happier.
And had you seen Sam Nelson videos before, and that's why you chose that class?
Well, because everyone always would tell me, they're like, you need to get into a Sam Nelson class. Like Zoe would always be like, since I've moved here, people were like, get into a Sam Nelson class. I think I just kind of like, I went through a moment of like, I was like, I don't know, I'm scared.
Is it because you saw Sam's videos and you were like, they look crazy, or why were you scared?
I was just like, because I'm like, I don't know. I went through a moment where I kind of got burnt out for a bit. And I was just focusing on just my training. And I think being self-taught, like I've had to really prove myself in the dance world. Like I felt like I wasn't as respected as, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like I just felt like I wasn't as like looked at as like good. And I was like, oh my God, like maybe I need to like, instead of going and taking these classes, maybe I should train and like start like from the basics.
Yeah.
You know, like, and I was taking like classes at studios I teach at, and like I was taking classes at CSUN, like ballet, and that's why I was like so committed to like modern and ballet, and I really was just focusing on my training, and like even I was just in the studio stretching, because I'm a lefty and like everything's right, so I'm like working on my right side, working on my turns, my form, you know, placement, like so much like goes into dance.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Wow. Well, you bit the bullet. Okay, I know. We're going to go back into hear how he was self-taught, because of course that's going to be really interesting.
We'll get there.
But so, I mean, you did it. You came to Sam's class. Now you've gone many times.
Yeah. His class challenges me. It does. And it's not even the tricks or anything. It's literally and I'm learning this. This is like a me thing. I need to just get out of my head. When it comes to like, it's like I second guess myself. Like I'll learn choreo and then I second guess myself, and it's right the first time. Yeah. And when I second guess myself, that's when I mess up.
Oh yeah.
And it's a learning process.
I relate to that too. Sometimes when I know the choreography like so well, sometimes it's like the last round. Like I've done it so many times,
God, literally.
And I know it, but then all of a sudden I'm like, I need to do it perfect, and then all of a sudden I'm like, wait, what's the second move? Wait, in my head I'm like, what did we do after, like, the thing that I knew the whole time?
Yesterday in Shelby's, like, I did it how many times, and then I go to record, every time the camera comes, I get nervous. Yeah. And then I, like, blinked for a minute, which I always, like, catch myself. I always, like, get back on track, but it's like, come on. Like, I don't want to blink once. That's my goal. Is like, I want to get everything right. I want to get every move right. I don't want to blink once. Yeah. But I'm getting better. Okay. It's like, it's a learning process.
I saw your video from Shelby's yesterday, and you said something about blinking, but literally I watched it, and I was like, I don't even know. I don't see any blinking.
Nice.
I, like, literally didn't see it.
I panicked. I was like, I need to lock in. Like, I'll literally be in Sam, like, his class or Shelby's class, and there'll be, like, something that's, like, kind of hard, and I'll literally in my head be like, you need to lock in. Don't even think of anything else. You need to lock in. And I'll go to Jess. I'm like, go over this part with me.
She's
and
so
she
nice.
always helps.
Yeah.
I need her. Like, I need her there. She always helps. Even sometimes I'm like, I know it, but let's just go over it.
Yeah.
And she's like, it would be weird if you didn't come up to me in class. Like, I love her.
Wait, I had no idea that you did that in class.
All the
so
time.
Funny.
I'm gonna do it. You'll see me do it today.
I'm, like, always in the front. I'm so locked in the front, like, just trying to see.
I would be someone that's in the front, but I'm scared. Yeah. I want to, but because I feel like I would, like, pay attention to detail more, but I'm just like, yeah. I'm in, like, the middle to back. Like, I like to be in the little back corner. Like, I like my little back corner.
Yeah. Sometimes the back is nice because everybody kind of shoves to the front, and so there's sometimes more space in the back.
Well, also, I'm tall. Like, the thing is, when I'm learning, like, especially with the Gianna combo, I love, so good.
We took Gianna Martello's class
together.
Was, like, that was really fun.
That was, like, I needed that.
I needed that, too. I left that class with so much joy. That was the second time I took her. I loved it.
I told her I'm taking her again. Whenever she comes back, I'm taking her.
Yeah.
But, I'm tall, so it's, like, that's the thing, too. Like, when we're learning a dance and there's like a million people in the room, it's kind of hard for me to like do it full out. So like when I finally get to do it full out is when we're like in our little groups, and of course I mess up or something because it's like I didn't get to do it full out because I've kicked people in the head and I feel horrible. And I'm always like, I'm so sorry, but it's like I've literally kicked people, so I try to like dance smaller when we're all like together, especially because like his choreo is like trick, handstand, this and that.
I feel that in his class a lot because it's so packed, but I can't imagine, but I'm so short, I can't imagine as someone who's tall, you probably feel it to a greater degree of like not being able to do it full out. And like even if the class is smaller one day, you're probably still like I'm just scared
because I don't want to knock someone out. Like that's not I
that's
would
not the goal.
I've been kicked.
I completely have knocked someone out in Sam's class. One time we were kind of marking it, but I guess I went a little too far, and we were supposed to like kind of swing our arm to the left, but we were supposed to be like looking to the right, so I wasn't really looking, and I literally smacked a girl in the face. She was like this. She was holding her head. No. I was like, oh my gosh, did I kill her? Like, what just happened? And like, apparently, she wasn't. I was like, are you okay? Are you okay? She wasn't answering me. She wasn't on the ground, but she was like holding her head. She like stopped dancing, and then it turned out like one of her contacts had come out. Like I knocked her contact out of her head, and she was okay. But Sam, and then we were in the front, right in front of Sam too. It was so embarrassing. And then Sam went up to her and was like, do you need to like? You can go to the bathroom or what? And I was like, can I get you anything? I was trying to help her, but she was like, no. I felt so bad the rest of the class. I'm like, I'm so sorry. She did come back. She was okay, but like, I really hit her hard. And after that, I was like, I'm never doing that move full out again the rest of the class.
No, it happens.
I
don't remember what class. It was either Shelby's or Sam's recently. I fully kicked someone in the head. And I felt bad. And in Gianna's class, I kicked someone too. But
Gianna's class was packed, and that was a very full out combo. And
so like, full out, and so leg, and so like trick. It's like, I love her choreo though.
Oh yeah,
that leg she made me do. I was like, of course we're doing a left illusion.
Oh yeah. Oh, Gianna Martello definitely pointed out Jacob and had him like illustrate.
Do a leg, and I was like, okay, I'll do a leg.
I was like, okay, Jacob.
Whenever someone like I saw Sam's combo today has a few left stuff, so I'm kind of like. That's what saves me. Okay. Like a left leg, I'm like, give me a left leg.
That's funny because I'm a lefty too.
Well, and when you choreographed, it was all to the left. I was like, this is.
Oh, I probably did that by accident because I wasn't thinking I was doing that, but I am better on my left side for dance. I mean, I'm not like, you're not like a lefty in.
No, I'm not left-handed.
Right? Yeah. I'm not left-handed
either,
but I'm left for like gymnastics.
Like all my acrobatics is on my. I've learned my right stuff, but all my acrobatics is on my left.
Yeah. Like I can do a great-looking cartwheel on my left, and then I try to do it on my right, and I look like a 3-year-old. Like I look crazy. I'm like, why can't I do this?
I'll teach you. Join my acro class.
Oh my gosh, can I?
Yeah, no, literally.
Is it for kids?
Yeah, but I want to teach adults. People always ask me, like, you should teach acro. I'm like, for adults.
Okay,
I
well,
would
tell me
so
when you're
love to do
starting
that.
that. Because, yeah, I was taking gymnastics a little bit. The only thing is I do like taking it at a place that has, like,
the mats.
all
I'm
the
like,
mats
elite.
and stuff,
There's one studio I work at that, like, their whole room is mats.
Nice.
Gorge.
Yeah.
Love
I
it.
mean, I was taking it at, like, an actual gymnastics, like a gym.
Like, with
so
the
it wasn't
floor.
a dance
Yeah,
studio.
yeah.
But they did actually have a dance studio, too. But anyway, so what were we talking about? Well, we were talking about Sam's class,
Yeah.
and now you're also taking Shelby's.
Oh my god, Shelby has my heart. I
know, I love Shelby too.
love her. Like the way she makes me, like, I just feel so comfortable in her class. Like I
Yeah.
don't like ever struggle. I feel like yesterday was like the first time I really not struggled, but like I don't know, like I blinked. I'm just like really a perfectionist.
Yeah.
I am.
I'm like, I didn't see it. I believe you because I'm a perfectionist too.
I'm such a especially when it comes to dance. I'll watch a video. Like it's weird. Like right after I film a dance, I'll watch it and be like, "That's disgusting. Like that's horrible." But then I'll like give it a few hours. I'm like, it's not that bad.
I do the same
I'm
thing.
like, I can't watch it straight after, and then I feel like not the best after, and then I'll like I said, I need time, and then I'm like, okay, it's not the worst.
That's so funny.
It's
No,
not the
I'm
worst.
like exactly the same. And definitely recently, I got called in a group of like 3 or something, and afterwards I told my friend, I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish I wouldn't have like forgotten the choreo. She's like, you forgot the choreo? I'm like, yes, I like totally forgot
See,
it.
Jess
I
always
just
does
forgot this one.
that.
And then I like watched the video later, and I was like, oh yeah,
You're like,
I
that
didn't
was
really
fine.
forget. I'm like, why did I feel like I forgot it so bad? And like, actually, it wasn't that bad.
Something I'm really working on is like placement, like levels and stuff. Kind of like making sure like it's correct. That's something because like sometimes
like the details.
Details, yeah. Because
Yeah.
sometimes I'll like if I like learn a dance, like if I have time to learn it, I can like nail it, you know, and I'll like
Yeah.
remember that. But when it's like learn it 30 minutes, just do it.
Yeah.
Like that's like my brain's going. It's
That's
just,
what I
like,
think, like, for people who, like, watch our videos that we post, if you're not a dancer who takes class all the time, like, if you're just, like, I mean, everyone can dance for fun, but, like, if
Yeah.
you're not someone that takes dance class, like, I feel like people might judge, like, our videos, but it's like, okay, we learned that in, like, literally 30 minutes.
Literally 30
and
minutes.
half the class, everyone's just dancing in small groups. Part of the class is, like, a warm-up. Sometimes the class starts late. So
Yeah.
we did not get that much time. So it's not just like, oh, we can't do that move. It's like, well, we
It's
only
like
had
we literally
a certain
learned
amount
it.
of time to learn it.
Yeah.
And sometimes if the class is packed, we can't do it full out until our very tiny group that we got one chance at, like,
No, literally.
end.
Literally.
So-
And then, like, I'm tall, so I can't do everything full out the whole time. Like,
Yeah.
especially when he has the tricks in there. I try to do it once, but, like, I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to kick anyone. Like, if I do it full out, someone's getting kicked.
Yeah,
Someone's
yeah.
gonna get
I mean,
kicked.
we don't want anyone to have injuries, ourselves
what I
or anybody
mean.
else. Like, we love to dance, but that's also very important. So,
Facial
okay.
awareness.
Today, so we usually do the podcast after a class. Today, it worked out better in our schedules to do it beforehand. So we are going to take Sam's class after this. And so Jacob was saying we should talk about how nervous we are before
I'm
Sam's
always
class.
nervous before his class. My stomach hurts. Always. But it's not, like, crazy, but it's like, ugh. It's like the like the butterflies. You
I know.
I'm like, oh my God.
It happens
I
to
lock
me
in.
too. Like my stomach, I'll be like, oh, why is my stomach like hurting, or why do I feel like whatever? And then as soon as I'm in class and going, I don't feel it anymore.
Because I literally will be like, in my head, I'm like, you need to lock in now. You're paying for this.
Oh, yeah.
You need to
Right?
you need to lock in now. Like I'll like I said, I'll go through like a move where it's like, oh, like I need to like do that over and over again, and then like I'm like, I need to lock in.
Yeah.
Like I can't think of anything else.
Yeah. If you're in class and you're like struggling with remembering a certain part of the choreo, or even just doing it if it's hard, do you get really fixated on that?
Yeah.
Or are you able to like move past it, keep learning the next choreo, and be like, whatever, I'll come back to that?
Yes and no. Yes. I mean, I have to learn the next part, and like I try to get like the next part. That's why I go to Jess. If I have something I'm like confused on, I'm like, Jess, you need to help me right here.
Oh yeah. I mean, Jess was the one who got me into Sam's class in the beginning.
Really?
And I was taking her class.
Well, yeah, I would see her videos, and she's kind of the one that got me into it too, I guess,
Okay.
because I saw him. I'm like, okay, and I did not expect her to be there. I didn't know she went every class.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
But I love it. I need her there.
Yeah.
I'm telling
and
you.
I go to most of the classes too, but I had to miss Shelby's the last 2 times, which feels crazy. But yeah, but Jess's choreography she does a lot of similar moves to Sam and
Yeah.
Shelby, because like she takes them so much. So
Yeah.
I'm sure she's like inspired by it all the time. And like, so because of that, and because I took her class first, I got to learn some of the moves Sam does all the time. I got to learn them with Jess in like a room where there's like 4 people. Like
Yeah,
her classes was sometimes small because it was so late at night.
Yeah.
And it
I'm
was sort
so
of at a
sad I
random
missed the last one. I couldn't go.
Yeah, well,
I was
hopefully you'll be
sick.
able to come when she starts doing them again. But yeah, I was able to kind of learn in a very, very chill environment with just like a few people, so
See,
that when when I
nice.
went
That's
to
really
Sam's
nice.
class, I felt like, oh, like when he started doing those moves, I was like, okay, I've done this before. Like I'm not super great at it, but like I've done it before. So that was really helpful. But yeah, definitely always nervous in the beginning. And then we're always trying to figure out, like, usually Sam is practicing his combo in another room before we start our class. And usually the music's really loud. So we're always all listening, trying to figure out, like, is he doing a round two?
I already looked at the video. But tell me why I watched the video and like, okay, I'm gonna like go over it and like it's gone. It's not there. I'm in class like relearning it.
I screen recorded Shelby's from yesterday in case she does it next Saturday.
I can start going to her classes on Saturdays.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So
you used to not.
Yeah, because I worked on Saturdays and now I don't work that class anymore. So I'm like, I can go.
Okay. Also, we should talk about the fact that you work at Starbucks because I worked at Starbucks for like 8 years.
Oh my God, I'm on my 8th year.
Oh my gosh, really? I started working there when I was 16.
I was 17 when I started working there, and it's just a good, reliable job.
I know. I used to move and then transfer.
That's what I mean.
I'm
only like 8th store.
Yeah.
I've moved everywhere.
I'm the same because I'm from Chicago, and then I worked out there, and then I worked in Northern California, and then I worked in LA for like only 8 months in LA. But like,
it's crazy here. Like,
yeah. Oh my gosh, I did not love
No.
the store that I worked at here, to be honest. But before that, actually, it was a pretty good experience, and I could always go around my schedule, and it was nice that they had insurance.
Oh my God, the schedule?
When I needed that.
Yeah, the schedule I love. Like, I'm telling you, I opened today. Like, I
Yeah.
literally worked 4 to 8:30, and I have my whole day.
I used to do that schedule, too, when I worked in LA, like the 4 to 8:30 one, and I will say that I got a little burnt out from that. I was like, why am I getting up at 3 in the morning to make, like, $30?
No, literally,
I felt like I was making, like, no money.
I feel the same. I wake up at 3 a.m., and it's like I literally Starbucks, dance, teach, get home at like 9:30, go to bed, repeat.
Wow.
I'm up. I go to bed, and I like to bed rot. So it's like I'm in bed by 11. I go to sleep by 11. I'm up at 3.
Wait, you
4.
like to bed rot?
Yeah.
What does
like,
that mean?
I need a moment to be on TikTok. I need a moment like away.
Okay. Bed rot is when you're laying in bed like scrolling.
On my phone. Yeah. Like
okay.
I need that's me time. Like I need that because it's like I'm with kids. I'm with people. I'm like very on.
Yeah.
And I need a moment where I'm like.
Oh, me too.
I need a moment.
I need to like do some journaling or scrolling or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, like I have to. Like I'm actually very half introvert, half extrovert. So, but
Same.
I am around people a lot too.
Yeah.
And I'm like I need to have some.
I need my
time.
alone time.
Yeah. Sure.
And like I don't want to just go straight to bed. I hate going to bed too. I'm like I can be getting so much done. I
Now-
don't need that much sleep.
Oh, I'm the same too. I also don't feel like I need that much sleep, but I do like sleep.
Yeah,
but-
me too. I'm on
Yeah.
4 hours of sleep right now, and I feel good. And I'm about to take a Sam's class.
Do you drink a lot of coffee?
I do, but it doesn't
Okay.
really do a lot anymore because I've just had it so
okay.
much. It's weird. It like affects me at the worst times. If I had coffee at night, I feel like I can't sleep. But it's like I have coffee in the morning, I'm still tired.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because my
Interesting.
body's used to that.
Okay.
that
I used to
schedule.
drink tons of coffee when I worked at Starbucks when I was younger, and then at some point my body was like, resist. I don't like coffee anymore. Like I like coffee,
like
but it hurts my
espresso
stomach now. I don't.
Yeah.
It does keep me up, even if I drink it like in the morning. It will keep me up at night. So
That's
I
so
cannot
interesting.
have it anymore, which is weird because I drink it so much too. You'd think I was immune,
You're
but
like,
I'm
yeah.
definitely not.
You probably like grew like a hate for it. Your
yeah,
body's
my
like,
body's
I'm
like,
done.
don't put this in me anymore. You're killing me. So
I'm a cold brew person. I'm done with espresso. I can't. Like cold
okay.
brew is where it's at for
Okay.
me. And then yeah.
I mean, I love sugar, so I always just loved the lattes and mochas and white mochas and.
I mean,
Yeah.
we do love our pumpkin. I love my pumpkin spice. So
Okay.
I do love a
Okay.
pumpkin
Well, you
spice.
love fall, so.
I do love fall. Yeah. As soon as pumpkin spice comes out in August, and I'm always like, it's fall. As soon as that comes out,
Pumpkin
it's fall.
spice comes out early.
So
They're like,
early.
we are going to get people.
Well,
in the
we
mood
get
for
like
fall.
Halloween decorations in like July. Like
That is
Spirit
crazy.
opens in like July. I'm like,
That's
come on.
crazy. Okay. I want to get to. Oh, well. Okay. So right now, because I want to get to how you started in dance, but what's right now? It's like you just already said what you do. You're teaching. You're teaching what ages?
Honestly, from like 5 to 18.
And are you teaching contemporary or acro? What are you teaching?
Contemporary, acro, technique, stretch, contortion,
Okay.
all this stuff.
Wow, contortion. Yeah,
contortion,
that makes
yes.
sense for you. And then you're taking some classes at Millennium, and then you're working at Starbucks, and okay, so that's your current life. We didn't miss
my
anything. And then you're
current life.
performing sometimes. You were performed in Nachmo.
Yeah. Performing here and there.
okay.
Perform with Lolly. I love Lolly.
Yes,
Love,
I know
love.
her piece. I did see your guys' piece at.
I want to be in her Nachmo piece this year. I think I'm going to have
Okay.
time to do it. I really want to do
Okay,
it. So.
cool. Yeah, no, so cool. I love seeing you in that. Okay, so now what we've all been waiting for. How did you get started in dance? Because you keep talking about how you're self-taught. I know a little bit because you've told me a little bit, and I was very excited to talk about more on the podcast. So what when did you get started in dance? Where were you?
I can
And
see
how
it.
did it happen? How did it happen? Okay.
I was 14. Yes. I was like at the end of 14. I was almost 15, I believe. And I was a freshman in high school. And that Chandelier song had just come out. And I was like listening to it on the radio. I'm like, this is really good. Like, this is a good song. Like, whatever. I like her voice. This is good. And then I'm like, one day I was on YouTube. It was at night. I could see this. I'm laying in bed. It was at night. And it said Chandelier music video. And I was like, let's give it a watch. Like, I like the song. Like, what's this about? Like, I like a music video.
Yeah.
And it starts out with the girl. And I'm like, what is happening? Because she's in that nude leotard.
Yeah.
I did not know what was. I was like, what is. I thought she was Sia. I was like, she looks young to be a singer. I'm telling you, I knew nothing of dance. I knew nothing. I was like, what's going on? And I love weird stuff. Like, growing up, I was always a dancer. But it's like, I just never found my... I guess I just never
Wait, what do you
found
mean
it.
you were always a dancer?
Like, I just know, I loved, like, music videos like Lady Gaga. I loved Lady Gaga's VMAs performance 2009 with the blood and everything. I would recreate that all the time. I would dance to it. But, like, I never, like, knew I was a dancer. Like,
so you always, like, danced for fun. You would dance with music videos.
Yeah.
But you never, like, thought of it as, like,
I
a
never
thing or
knew, like, I was never, like, shown that world, I
Okay.
guess. And I just never was, like,
And where were
guided.
you living?
I was living in San Jose. I'm from I grew up in San Jose.
I also, did we talk about this? I lived in San Jose for 3 years.
Wait, where?
Yeah.
What part?
I lived in, like, different parts, but I lived in Willow Glen. I lived in Almaden.
Almaden? I'm
Yeah.
gonna cry. That's
Wait,
where I
that's
grew up. I
crazy.
grew up there. Wait, Almaden
I
is
have
like...
so many memories from
Me- no,
that.
I
also
literally-
worked at the Willow Glen Starbucks for a little bit.
You are...
I was like, did we work? No, that was a long time ago. I've been
Wait,
down here since
San-
2009. So.
San Jose is home. I do miss it, but I like LA. It's cool.
I lived there from 2006 to
Almaden,
2009.
what are the odds? That's so neat.
Yeah.
That's so like...
I actually worked as a youth group coordinator at a church for like
In
a
Almaden?
year and a half. It was on.
That sounds
I think it was off of Almaden Expressway.
Almaden. Oh my God.
I'm pretty sure. I'm like
Look
forgetting
at,
now.
You're like
but...
a local there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
Oh my gosh,
insane.
no, that was I moved to California from Chicago and that's where I moved. And so all my first friends were like from that area and like
love
that
the
was
Bay.
like that was my home. When I first moved to LA, I felt like I only felt at home going back to San Jose and I would go back all the time. And it took years for me to start to feel like LA was my home because I love San Jose so much.
Yeah, San Jose's always home. LA is a cool spot now, and I like every time I go visit San Jose, I'm like, LA is where I should be.
Yeah.
But San Jose will always be.
Okay.
I
That was a tangent. We'll have to talk about that more.
Yeah, that's
I didn't
cool.
realize.
I didn't
Okay.
know that. That's really cool.
But okay, so you were in San Jose.
I was in San Jose. I was 14, and I'm watching this video.
You're watching the video.
And she's weird. I love weird.
Yeah.
love my choreo is very weird. I love like weird stuff that makes you think and like
Yeah.
whatever. And I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah.
Like what's happening?
Yeah.
And she's doing this stuff. She's doing all these back bends. She's doing legs, this and that. And then she does a front aerial, and that was it. I was like, I'm learning that. And I knew nothing about dance. I knew nothing about anything.
Had you taken gymnastics?
When I was young, like no, like
Not really.
literally no.
Okay.
And I was like, I don't even know. Like the next day, I started like literally teaching myself, and I was not like, oh, I wish.
How do you teach yourself an aerial? Were you looking up YouTube tutorials?
I didn't even know
or
what it was
anything?
called.
Okay.
I didn't even know what it was
You were
called. I
just
mean,
like-
eventually I found so that okay. I watched that, and then I did research. I was like, I figured out that girl's not Sia. I was like, who's this girl? Like, who is this girl in this music video? And it was Maddie Ziegler.
Yeah.
And then I found Dance Moms. And I started watching Dance Moms. I was like, wait, this is crazy. Like, it's not just funny. Like, they're dancing. And then Brooke Highland.
Yeah.
She had me gagged.
You're
with-
so similar to her, the way you are, like,
oh my
the way
God.
you move.
She had me so gagged. I was like, she's doing like this needle drop. She's doing aerial. She's doing this and that. And I was like, that's what I want to learn.
Now, did you watch Dance Moms while it was still on, or
As
was
a
it
family.
after it was
Yeah,
over?
because
Okay.
I found it during season 4. That's when I found like it was like towards the end. It was like
Okay.
Chloe was still there.
Okay.
And then as a family, we'd watch it every single Tuesday.
Do you have siblings,
I
or
do.
was it your parents?
It was
Okay.
my sister, my mom, my dad, and I. We'd watch
Okay.
it every
Oh my
Tuesday.
gosh. So you got them into it.
Oh yeah,
like
till
we're
the
gonna watch
till the
those.
very last episode.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
for years. It was a thing for years, and that's kind of what sold it. Like I literally started with like I was always naturally flexible, but not where I'm at. Like not even you would be like, there are two different people.
Okay.
And I worked because I was like, I want this. Like I want to be bendy. I want to be able to sit on my head. I want to be able to fold in half and do all this like cool contortion, like bendy acro-y things. And I probably was like a few months in, I got my side aerial, which was crazy.
A few months in,
Yeah.
you taught yourself
My
a
side
side
aerial.
aerial. That is crazy.
And I got that, and then it's funny because I think I got my front aerial first. I kind of got them around the same time, but my front aerial was more consistent, My side aerial was bent legs.
Wait, what is the difference between a front aerial and a
It's
side
like a front
aerial?
walkover, no hands.
Oh, okay.
And then a cartwheel, no hands.
Oh, yes, and I've seen you do that on videos.
Yeah.
Did you have a space to do that to work on that stuff?
Kind of, no. Okay, but I did. Okay, no shade, Mom. I love you. But I did it in my living room, and my mom would get really mad at me. She's like, I'm so sick of you doing this in the house. Like, you can't be, like, tumbling in the house. Like, you're going to break something. First of all, I never broke one thing. But she'd always be like, you're going to break something. Like, I don't want you tumbling in the living room. And I learned how to be really quiet. That's why I'm super soft on my feet. I learned how to, and that's probably why I'm so elegant, with my tricks, because, I learned how to literally be silent doing everything.
You're like, thanks, Mom, for getting mad, because it helped me.
No, it did. I was like, it literally did. It helped me a lot.
That's
and
hilarious.
From 15 to 18, I guess I was just really, that was, my outlet. I really was just, working and stretching, and then the pandemic happened, and we lived
Did you look for anywhere to take dance classes, or did that even occur to you, or were you just like, I'm just going to make myself into what these girls are?
I didn't know that world, so I kind of tried to reach out to people, and I feel like I just didn't get what I wanted. I wanted to learn more acro, and that wasn't huge.
Okay.
So I kind of started there. And no, I went to a studio for a little bit, and it was I literally did a side aerial, and they're like, you can't do that. So I quit. I was like, we're not doing this.
And also, by the way, I also watched the Sia Chandelier video and was just so inspired. Because I started in dance 8 years ago, so also older, and I started watching Dance Moms after it was already over. But I was dancing for a couple years, got totally injured, hurt my foot, couldn't dance for almost a whole year. And during that year, the only thing I did was watch every single episode of Dance Moms from the beginning, and all I did was stretch, because I could kind of still stretch. So I would stretch and watch Dance Moms every single day. And so I got obsessed with all of the choreo and the girls and the training. I just loved watching the kids train and loved watching all their performances. But I want to ask you really fast before you continue with your story, is because you recently told me that you knew all of the solos from Dance Moms.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Okay.
I was wait,
there's so
what?
many. I will not name the name of the YouTube channel, but I was actually just about to get into that. So, my parents moved to Colorado when I was 18. My family moved, and because stuff, and I lived out there for a year, and I kind of didn't lose my passion, but I was stretching here and there, I was doing this and that, and then I ended up moving back to San Jose on my own at 19. I moved out at 19. And I kind of was there since, and the pandemic happened. So during the pandemic, I found dance, but I met this lady named Lori in 2019, summer of 2019. She was my best friend's mom's friend. Okay, if that makes sense. It's a lot. And she was opening a fitness center, but it's a fitness center for older people to keep strength and this and that. And she had a big dance floor with a bunch of mirrors. And I was we helped her build it. And I was when it's done, I want to come over and dance. I want to test out your floors. Yeah. And we kind of lost touch for a little bit because of the pandemic, and small businesses were struggling and this and that, and they had to shut down everything. And 2021 comes around, she calls me randomly one day, and she's like, hey, do you want to come test my floors out? And I went to her, and mind you, she's 50 something years old. I went to her and I danced for her, and she was I knew you were a dancer, but I didn't know you were a dancer like this. I did a Dance Mom solo for her. It's funny. I did a Brooke solo for her.
Oh my gosh.
Garden of Eden. And
you put on the Brooke song and you did it?
No, I literally did the solo for her.
That's hilarious.
The whole thing.
I love that so much.
And we talked for 6 hours, and she became a mom figure to me. And I would go every week, and that's
now, was she a dancer, or
no, not even.
She was a fitness instructor?
Yeah, nothing about dance. And I had a YouTube channel, and I would learn Dance Mom solos. We did a whole season 1.
What?
It's crazy.
Wait, I did not see this.
No, I don't want anyone to look them up, because I look back and it's crazy, because that was my natural abilities, and it's crazy to see what I can do. But obviously now with my training and with an eye for everything, I'm there's technical errors, but it's the love of it.
Oh my gosh. The fact that you could do that. And so, I mean, because I know I've heard you talk about struggling with choreo retention, but the fact that you could memorize all those solos,
I think it's because I'm not
crazy.
Under pressure.
Okay.
But it's funny, because the episode would be, I would literally have one day to learn it, which is crazy. I'm because I could pick, I'm saying I can pick up, but I just get nervous. But I would one day to learn it.
Why did you have one day to learn it?
Because I wanted it. The series was that
was your series.
Because you know how they had to learn it so quick. Yeah. That's my I was okay, I'm gonna go through what they did. Even though, and it I'm very visual. If I could see it, I'll just learn it.
You did your own version of your own Dance Moms.
I did.
You're this is my training. I'm gonna learn this in one day.
We did it together. It was fun. Wow. It was so fun.
So it was you and her?
Yeah, we just did it.
Did she like
she
learn
watched
it too?
No,
or
she would just
watched
watch
it?
and be
Okay.
like, give notes. It was so fun.
Oh,
It was
that's
actually
cute.
such a fun moment. And then that's really what like sparked me. Like I was like, this is what I want to be doing. Like I
Okay.
want to dance. And I still do. So I've been slacking. I used to do covers, but I've been just training and training and training. So I'll get back into doing covers again because I know all of Brooke's solos, Maddie's, Chloe. Like I know
Yes, I want to see
Kalani's
you.
are good.
You should learn them and do those like side posts like on Instagram.
I know. I
where
had to
you
get a little.
show-
Now I'm better. Like technically, like I can pick up and like see like okay, like turn out or like this is that. Like you know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
now and like names and all that. So I'm gonna get back into that. I'm gonna
Okay.
get back into that.
Yes, I can't wait.
But then I moved back, or not moved back. Then that was like 2 years of that. Just like training at Lori's, like dancing for fun
Okay.
and like training, and then I moved to LA
Okay.
in 2023.
And you moved to LA for dance.
No, it's so funny. It's like no, because I never thought I would live in LA.
Oh.
My best friend, she had roommates, and then they got a house and they had an extra bedroom, and this is January of 2023, and she's like, you need to come move in with us, and I was like, no. I like my life. I was teaching at a studio. I was dancing. I liked my life in San Jose. Like I had a good life. I was comfortable.
And what were you teaching?
I was teaching at West Valley Dance Company. Love. I was teaching acro, some dance, but it was really just
So
acro.
you were able to get like a teaching job doing that, even though
Right
like,
away.
technically you didn't like
It's crazy.
train anywhere. Yeah.
It was, yeah.
You just like showed them what you.
Yeah,
could
and they're
do.
like hired me on the
That's
spot.
amazing. Wow.
Love
That's
them.
so cool.
Love. Like I love that studio. And I moved to LA. Well, they asked me in January. I was like, no. I don't want to move. Like I was like, no, I'm not
Yeah.
moving. Like I don't want to. My car gets stolen in March, and it
Oh
just
my
was a
gosh.
sign. The
It
insurance.
got stolen in San Jose.
Yeah,
I'm shocked.
because I lived downtown at the time.
Oh,
It's
okay.
fine, whatever. I missed that car, but I like my new car. And that was a sign. I was like, I'm gonna move. Like I'm going to. My it's like everyone was like,
Wait,
move.
why was that a sign?
I don't know. Like to me, it just felt like it was just like, you know what?
You're like, my life isn't good here anymore. People are
Maybe.
stealing my car.
People are stealing my car. You know what? The day before it got stolen, I parallel parked it so good, so good. And I went out to work the next morning. I'm like, am I crazy? Like, am I crazy?
You're like, no, I remember this parallel park job.
I do.
That's
I
hilarious.
do. And
Wow.
then it was gone.
Okay,
It
so
was just a
then
sign.
you took it as a sign. You moved to LA. You weren't necessarily like, I'm gonna take a bunch of dance class.
No, I mean I wanted to, and I knew of Millennium, but I was always scared. So I was
Okay.
kind of just training. It's funny because I got signed with an agent pretty much immediately.
Nice.
And it's been training. Like I've
Have
really
you
been training.
have you been able to do any auditions?
I've done auditions. They sent me like a Disney cruise audition, and I was like, I didn't go because I was sick, but I was kind of like I wanted to go, but then I started taking class at Millennium, and I'm like, I don't want to get on a boat for 8 months right now, not right now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like
it has to be at the right time.
Yeah, like I would do it, but just not right now. Like
Yeah.
in my heart, I didn't feel like it was time, and I just
Yeah.
been kind of just going with the like flow. Like I just
Yeah.
like letting the wind take me where it takes me.
Yeah.
I teach at literally 5 studios, and I sub at
Oh,
like.
you teach at 5 studios?
Yeah, I teach at so many studios. I just got hired at this really good studio, Studio One. Love you guys. I love Studio One. I teach at 2 in Woodland Hills. I teach at 1 in Santa Clarita, and 1 on Chatsworth. And then I sub at like a bunch, and then like I'll sub like in Thousand Oaks. I'll sub in Simi Valley. I'll sub like kind of wherever they need me to sub.
Wow. And this is all contemporary?
Contemporary or acro.
Okay.
Acro is like my main
Okay.
like. People always call me up for acro.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you're so good at
But
it.
I do want to get more into like contemporary, and like this new studio I'm hired at, like they're letting me kind of like explore more into stuff, and it's kind of
Okay.
cool because I feel like some studios have kind of like not held me back, but they just haven't given me that opportunity to like branch out from acro.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
And I'm like grateful for every teaching job I have, and I love every studio I teach at. I do, but I want to like I love acro. I love my roots. Like I love acro, but like I want to do more.
Yeah.
And I'm getting there. Like I'm like branching out and like also taking class and like educating myself on dance. Like I think it's helping a lot too.
Yeah.
You know.
And you were taking all those ballet
Ugh,
hours and everything.
She's not easy on me either, and I like that. Like she's really hard on me, and she's like tough love kind of teacher, and I feel like that's the kind of teaching I need. But there's moments where I'm like, okay, let's be a little nice, but no, she's helped me
I know
so
that
much.
feeling.
I'm so grateful for like
Aw.
honestly anyone like throughout my journey.
Yeah.
You know?
Now, have you ever taken a style outside of have you ever taken like hip hop or jazz funk or anything?
Yeah, so I love like Molly Long jazz. I love it. Like I love Molly
Who
jazz.
is that?
Molly Long, pop music. Radio video. Have you seen that?
No, no.
I'll have to send you reels.
Okay,
Her
okay,
choreography is
okay.
crazy. But I took a
Really?
Kelly Sweeney class.
Yes, okay.
That was hard.
She is hard.
It's just like I could do all that. It's just like picking it up like that quick.
Did you take Kelly's at Millennium?
I did.
Okay, she does
Okay,
do
if
a
you're
one
gonna-
at Playground that's a little easier.
And I know that was okay. If I'm gonna be real, that was my actual first Millennium class. I
Oh,
took.
Kelly's?
Yeah, but I
Okay.
wasn't like the class was way too full, and I was in the
It's so packed.
wait. It was
And
not-
it's very hard. If you can't, and usually when I used to take it a little bit, and I could barely see. It's so packed.
Oh,
There's
I
so
was
many
in the
kids.
back.
I love her choreography, and
Love.
I love her teaching style. But just because the class was so packed and I couldn't really see, and I was newer to it, like I just struggled with picking it up. But then I took it at Playground. I did get the combo much better, but there was just so many kids. It was just.
There's two,
It's
yeah.
a lot for me, but.
I love like jazz, and I do take hip hop at this one studio because hip hop's honestly, I'm gonna be real, it's not my forte.
Yeah.
But I'm getting better at it, and
Do you kind of like it? Or
I
no?
love it.
Okay.
Oh, I love hip hop. Like I wish I could like get down more. Like I'm like
Yeah.
I want to like be able to like get
Okay.
down. No, and I love any style. Like really, I love any style. I will try any style of dance.
Yeah.
I will try it.
Nice.
I really will. Because
But
I'm like
your
I wanna be
first love is
versatile.
like contemporary, right?
Contemporary all the way. I love like stuff that's like so weird, and I love like weird shapes and weird movement, and just like stuff that you're watching it and you're like, what is that about? Like one of my first like contemporary solos I choreographed for myself. Like I loved the reactions I got. Like I was just like, I just love it. Like I love like making people think and just
Yeah.
like, what was that? Like what's the story?
Do you usually have a pretty like clear story, but then you let other people interpret it how
Yeah,
they want, or do you
usually.
not even know?
It depends. It depends on the choreo, but yeah, it depends. Also the music, because I'm
Yeah.
very like I'm so picky with my music.
Yeah.
I'm so like I need to feel something. If I'm listening to this, I need to feel it just as much as I like feel it while I'm dancing it.
Yeah. Does making up choreography come pretty natural to you? Like when you hear a song, are you like, oh, I'm just inspired,
Yeah.
and all comes to you? Or
I would say yes, and I feel like I've been trying to like branch out and like do different textures and stuff, but like, and I feel like that's sometimes I'll like get in my head and be like, maybe I'm not that good at choreographing, but I think it's just like me trying to like fit. How do I explain? I don't know how to explain it. It's like kind of like fit in, I guess. Like I do a lot of gooey like flow and like this and that. I'm like some sharp stuff will be good. Like I do sharp, but like not like I'm trying to do more shapes. And
yeah.
it depends. It really depends on like the vibe. But yeah, I feel like choreo, like I love improv. And like that's what usually like my stuff. I'll like improv something, I'll record it, and then I'll be like, oh, I like that, I'm keeping it. Or I don't
Okay.
like that. Like I'm like whatever. Like that's kind of how my stuff comes together. Like I'll improv it and just
Okay.
like do what comes out at the moment.
And then you'll just like watch the video
And be like,
Feel
oh, I like that.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Something
awesome.
about the camera coming up too, I'm always like nervous. Even if it's me in the studio, I'm like, I feel like it's forced.
Yeah.
Like if I'm
I
just
get
improving
that.
with no one like just around, like I'm like, that was really good.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I need to record it. And then sometimes I feel like it's forced.
Yeah, I know.
You
I do
know?
the same thing. I'll just be doing improv on my own with no camera, and I'll be like, oh, that was kind of cool. And then I'll put out a camera, and then it's just like not the same again.
Yeah.
Like-
Well, also like with dance, like, and I'm always gonna love dance, but with dance, like not just becoming like it's still like a passion and like what I love, but it's like a job now.
yeah.
Sometimes I can like make it more like forced.
Yeah.
And I don't like to force things. I like to
Right.
let it come out natural, but sometimes like it gives you that push, you know?
Yeah.
Like you need, I don't know, like dance is always like a growing experience. Like I feel like it kind of switches. Like there's like months where I'm like really into contemporary. There's months where I'm like really into jazz. Like, you know what I mean? Kind of into hip hop, like in the studio, like hip hopping around a little bit. But I take class with my friend and she teaches me hip hop and she's really helped.
Nice.
Like with like movement and just
it's
like.
cool that you've been able to find time for everything with just like all the teaching jobs and Starbucks.
Because I have
and,
that
like-
gap. It's like I have Starbucks in the morning and then I have like the whole day and then I teach in the evenings.
Oh, okay.
It depends on the day, but like I mean I'll take class or like I'll get stuff done, but like I'll go to the studio and like that's when I'll like sesh and
Okay.
I'll just dance and it just kind of like some days are really good, some days are not good, and I'm like, oh, I feel lazy today. But that's okay. I've learned that's okay.
Have you, since you've been in LA, have you taken any like breaks yet? Like have you gone back to San Jose or Colorado or like taken any breaks in that way? Or
Not really. Like I visit home, I visit my parents for the holidays and I'll visit them for like 2 weeks at a time. I'll go visit like Sierra and I will go back to, because we're both in the Bay, but I'll visit the Bay with her and we'll go in like for spring break, but not really.
Okay.
And I feel like that's also because I'll go through burnouts and like burnouts are, I feel like healthy in a way because it's like, for me, I feel like going through a burnout is like a moment where it's like, okay, like you don't hate it. You're not bad. You just need to breathe and you need to
Yeah.
take a break. You need to take a break. And I think that's something I've been learning. Like, I feel like I used to be like, if I can't go to the studio, I'm like regressing. That's like me. Like, I can't go today. I'm like, I'm not good. Like, but I'm like learning, like my relationship with dance, like it has to be healthy. And
Yeah.
that's like why I had to balance like a normal life and like hang out with friends and like hang out with non-dance people and like don't dance, like do something else, like go to the beach, like go on a walk, do like touch grass, like literally get out of the studio, get out of my like house, and just like it's healthy not to always be dancing.
Yes,
and it's good for you
yeah.
too. You need to give your body a break.
I think it actually helps your dancing to not dance sometimes.
I think so too.
Even
like,
when I mean, not that I would suggest anyone take a year off, but even when I did have to take a year because of my injury, or I thought I had to take a year, it was confusing. I came back like stronger and better and refreshed and so excited for even more excited for
like
dance.
like there's times where it's like I dread going to the studio, and it's like I don't like that. Like I don't like that, and I feel it's like I'm forcing it, and I'm like I need to breathe.
Yeah, take a little break.
Give it a moment.
I noticed that as well. One time I was starting to not like going to dance class, which is so weird for me. So I think I took, this was like a couple years ago, and I think I took like a week off just because I was like, I think I just need a break. So I took 1 week off, came back and had all my joy back. So it's like, I was just getting burned out. So
like I'll never hate it. Like I always will love it, and I feel like giving it like distance, like you come back and you're like, I'm so inspired.
Yes,
you
totally.
know, especially after a good class too. Like I'm like, I feel so good.
Oh yeah.
Like after, I love. I'm like, I will always rave about Shelby. I just like the way I feel after her class every time. I'm always like, I love her.
I know.
Yeah.
I love her too. And it's so crazy how even for Shelby's, I feel a little nervous in the beginning,
Always.
but then at the end, I'm like, oh, it's just such a good feeling. Like I accomplished that. Like whether I did it perfect or not, just the fact that I like lasted, that I kept up with however much I did, and just like Shelby helps me believe in myself that I could do something that like I would normally think I couldn't do.
Yeah, like
how
my
am I ever
first-
going to do that? But she teaches it so well.
No, my first class I took from her, she called me out, and I was scared. I was like, and then I like had to do it, and I was like, oh my god, this is cool. Like
That's
I just
so
felt like
cool.
seen.
Yeah.
I felt seen. I felt like
Yeah.
appreciated.
Yeah.
I don't know, and like I just like her vibe. Like I like how we do a warm up, we do the improv, and I just like feel like that gets your jitters out, and then you're like locked in to learn.
Yeah.
And just the way she teaches, like I just think it's so like comforting. Like I don't know,
Yeah.
like something about her I really like.
I will say that you love doing improv, but doing improv in Shelby's class does not get my jitters out. Every time she
Really?
says we're going to do 2 passes of improv, I'm always like, oh yeah, improv.
Like my
And I
improv
get like
always
so
saves
scared.
me. I'm always like,
You're
that's-
like loving it, and I'm over here like, oh my gosh, when is it over? Like I want to love improv, but I'm on a journey. There are times I like it, but okay, Jacob, what is I know we're going to wrap it up soon because we do have to go to class, but what is do you have, 2 questions actually. Was there something that you wanted to do with your life before you got into dance, like before you were 14 or whatever? Like, was there something else I know you were young, so maybe you didn't even think about it.
Yeah,
But
there was. I wanted to be, there was actually a few things. I always thought I would be an engineer. I know it sounds crazy.
Yeah.
But I was always like and handy. Like I would always like take apart things and just like build stuff. And
Okay.
like I was very like that as a kid. Like I always thought I would be an engineer. And then I feel like through my teens, I kind of was like, what do I want to do with my life?
Yeah.
And I feel like, before, and I think what helped with my dance is before dance, when I was in middle school, I was really, really into band. Like I played the oboe, I played French horn, I played everything. French horn,
Wow.
oboe, bassoon, everything.
Wow.
Everything. Like I played so many like things, and like I taught myself the oboe, which is crazy. Yeah, but that's when, so I feel like that's why I have an ear. I've always had an ear for the
that's
music,
cool.
and I feel like that helped. Like
yeah,
hearing
because
it,
you
like,
can read music.
I could read it. I
yeah.
could hear it. I could hear like a 6 count, a 4 count, an 8 count. You know what I
That's
mean?
so
I can hear
good.
like, and I can hear the little like background beats,
Yeah.
and it's
That's so good.
But I was really into that. Like I thought I wanted to be a professional like musician, and then I feel like as I fell out of love with that, I fell in love with dance.
Yeah.
It was like perfect timing.
Do you ever think, well, first of all, what's your, do you have a dream dance job? Or just...
I have a few. Okay, like I want to dance as much as I can. Like I want to do cirque. That's a thing too. Like cirque could
That'd
be really
so cool.
And eventually have my own studio.
Okay.
And I kind of want a studio where it's kind of like Project 21. There's a studio where it's like, I just want to create. Like I want kids, you don't have to be the best dancer ever, but I want kids that want to be there. Like I teach at a lot of studios, and like love all my students. Like love. But you get like every now and then you get like a kid that just doesn't want to be there. And, you know, it's like, I get it, because this is not your passion. It's so like understandable, but it's like, why are you here?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I want like a studio full of kids that just want to be there, take it serious, and just like they're there for a reason.
Yeah.
You know. Like, and I also want to like inspire, but I just want to create and just like be like that. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Teach them my style and like
Yeah.
be in the competition world like that. But
Oh,
that's like
so
in the
cool.
future. That's after like probably I retire dance. Cause like
Yeah.
right now, like I'm just like I'm just dancing
Yeah.
and stuff.
Right now you're more just like, I want to look for opportunities to perform.
Yeah, like I love to perform, like, and yeah, cirque's always an option. Like I love acro. That's like my roots. That's literally my roots. Like acro, contortion, all that stuff.
Do you
hand
know
balancing.
how to get into cirque?
It's kind of hard, but I'm also training in that too because I
Okay.
know I need a little bit more training, especially my contortion. Like I'm really like training and like stretching and stuff, but I feel like I could do it. I have to commit. It's a commitment. It's a big commitment, but it's cool.
Yeah.
It's a dream of mine. It's definitely like there's
That's
a
so
few
cool.
there's a few ways I could go, and I wouldn't be mad with either way I pick.
I still have never seen it.
Cirque du
Gone
Soleil.
to, yeah.
It's funny. I've
I
only
want
ever
to.
gone to one
Okay.
in my life. And it's funny. It's so crazy. My favorite contortionist just so happened to just get a job at Cirque. I got to see him.
Oh,
He's
cool.
insane. Alexei Goloborot. I can't pronounce it. Something like that. Goloborotko. Something like that. He's insane. I was 17 when I saw him. I was
Where did you see it?
San Jose.
Oh, nice.
It was the coolest thing ever
Oh,
to see
so
him
cool.
live because I like watched him for years. And he got signed with Cirque, and he still travels with Cirque.
Wow. Okay, we have to go to class. It's kind of a bummer. What? No, it's not a bummer because we love class.
We
But
do
I
love
just like
class.
want to talk to you for 3 more hours. But what was there any questions? Because before we started the podcast, he's over here like reading my notes, and, like talking about my questions in the beginning, and I was like, we might not get to any of these. But was there any question that you were like, oh, I want to talk? Oh. Actually, can I ask you about like those videos you have posted where you're like in a field where there's like lots of dogs? What is going on?
I love that. That is Jen. I love Jen. She has like a boarding. It's like 818 boarding.
Is it down here?
It's in Granada. Granada Hills,
Okay.
like where I live. She literally was a regular at Starbucks, and she just became friends with me, and
Okay.
I love her. And she like she'll watch dogs like when people are going out of town,
Oh,
like
okay.
dog boards them at her house, and 4 of those dogs in the video were hers. Like those are hers. I love those dogs. But yeah, I'll just go over to her house. She has a beautiful home, beautiful backyard, and I will literally hang out with the dogs. If she's doing something, she's like, "Can you let the dogs out? Feed them?" I'm like, "Of course." She's down the street from me. I love her, and like I'm always in the backyard like tumbling and doing stuff, and I love playing with the dogs.
He just has these really cool videos of himself like tumbling and doing cool tricks in like this huge field, and then there's like all these dogs.
And someone
And I
commented.
literally wrote down like, ask him about these dogs.
I love them. We have Bodhi. There's Ralphie, Leia. Who else was in that video? Anubis. I feel like I'm missing someone. Maybe Maggie was there, but they were all chasing me. I love them. I love those.
That's so cute.
And Leia just had babies, so she has puppies right now.
I love
Little
dogs.
French bull. I love dogs.
I watch everybody's dogs, but not at my own. I mean, at other people's houses.
Bodhi is my favorite. He's the Saint Bernard. He's my favorite dog. I'm gonna tell Jen that we talked. I love that you asked that. That's so cute.
You can tell her to watch the episode.
Yeah, I
when
will.
It's out.
I will.
Okay, was there anything else that you? I feel like I actually asked you a lot of these questions that I wrote down that I was going to ask
I feel like
you.
we touched.
Yeah. Was there anything else you wanted to talk about or say?
I don't know. I'm like I said, we could talk for 3 more hours.
I know. I'm sure we could find things, but yeah, if it was after the class, we would just keep going. But
I guess maybe. Okay, I guess we can talk about the discouragement because I feel like this could be advice for
okay. So
people.
this will be our last thing. Yeah. Have you ever gotten discouraged
Yes.
about dance? And
I think
talk about that.
something is that discouraged me is like I said earlier, like I feel like being self-taught and like being kind of like didn't grow up in the competition world, didn't do this and that, and like just coming out of nowhere, people kind of, like I said, I kind of had to prove myself to people, and I feel like I wasn't respected or like looked at as like good. Like people kind of like didn't treat me the best, and they still don't. Like not everyone. Like I feel like I found like what I was scared about is like I have been around certain people that weren't the best people to be around, and they weren't the nicest to me and not the most accepting. And I think finally coming to Millennium, I found people that like are good to be around, and I feel like I have a healthy relationship. I'm not always doubting myself, so just like pushing through and just like kind of like getting through it, and just like kind of reassuring yourself like you're doing this for a reason, and you're not bad. You're not
Yeah.
bad. Just like don't feed into it, and you'll find your clique. Like find your people. You don't need to have like 5,000 friends. Like find 1 or 2 good people. Find like a few people that are like good for you, and you know they're good for you, and just go with it.
Yeah.
You know?
That's really good. And also what you said earlier, which was just like sometimes you just need to take a break.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes you need to
break.
be in a different environment. And I love how many people I've had on the podcast that just love the community at Millennium. Because so many people are scared about Millennium.
You would think it was,
but actually, there is such a cool community there. And I also have found it to be the most, so far in my life, probably the most encouraging environment.
And what's crazy to me is I thought it would be the opposite because I've been in so many environments that were the opposite, especially me being there. Like, I was treated horribly in some environments, and nothing but acceptance here. Nothing but just, like, good vibes. No one's ever been rude.
Yeah.
No one. And you would think, because it's, like, the biggest studio, like, everyone goes here, no one's ever been rude to me here.
Yeah.
Being so real.
Yeah.
Like, I've literally loved everyone I've met here.
I mean, granted, he has not been coming here like that long, so
yeah, but
there's
everyone's
all
been
kinds
nice.
of people are everywhere. It's not like Millennium's perfect, but it is interesting that there is generally like a very encouraging
good.
vibe.
Yeah, like,
there.
and I've done professional work, and it's funny because I've done like real professional work, like dance stuff.
Yeah,
those are always the nicest people to work with.
Wow,
it's
that's
so
cool.
funny, and it's like some of the other things like are not the nicest.
Yeah,
but
sometimes what I think about, okay, we literally have to go in a second, but what I think is sometimes the more professional people and the more like confident they are, they're not. I think sometimes when people are rude, it's more that they're trying to like boost themselves up because they're insecure.
I think so.
Which like
some of the stuff people have said, I'm like, let's be real.
I feel like people that are secure in who they are and just know what they're doing and know what they want, they don't have time or care
to tear someone
like,
down.
belittle
Yeah,
you.
I will never tear someone. I'm like, I'm very encouraging to. I try to be encouraging to everyone because I'm like, dance is fun.
Yeah,
it's not. Shouldn't be. It's supposed to be fun.
Yeah. And speaking of dance being fun, we have to go to our very fun and
Sam Nelson.
scary class.
I know, and this combo looks really good.
Oh my gosh, the combo is.
Did you learn it?
I did. If he does a round, I hope he does a round two because
he's doing it.
It was my favorite Sam combo.
I like the walk,
far.
the beginning walk.
Oh yeah,
I like that.
Okay,
it's
it was
so
really
fierce.
funny.
It's so fierce.
In class last time, Sam was. I love that you love the beginning walk. In class last time, Sam goes, "Okay, guys, this combo's crazy." I mean, all his combos are crazy, but he started out saying that it was crazy, and then right after he said it was crazy, he was like, "Okay, you're gonna walk take a step for 4 counts, take another step for 4 counts, take another step for 2. He never has that many steps. I was like, is this combo really crazy? Because all we're doing is walking.
I like it. I'm like excited. And then it gets thrashy.
But I absolutely love when a combo starts out easy because it like soothes my like nerves and then it still gets crazy. But like I just think we do like what I'm calling a penguin slide and we like slide on our bellies on the ground. And I'm like, that was so fun. And then the turn at the end with all these crazy arms, like it was just so fun, even though I couldn't hardly do it. But anyways, okay, we literally have to go.
We have to be there in 10 minutes.
We have to be there in 10 minutes and I think we're gonna have to move our cars and we have to pee. So
and I do have to move my car and I'm like,
oh my gosh, okay, we're gonna you don't really have to move it, like they're not gonna give you a ticket, but whatever you want to do. Okay guys, well thanks for listening and watching. Please like and subscribe and all those things. And Jacob, thank you so much. You're amazing. And we will see you guys next time. Bye.
Love all of you. Bye.